Okay. We're in Tav Kuf Tzadik, and we're up to Yud Ches. Till now he was explaining about a mistake. If we made a mistake, there's a difference in Tashrat, depends how it... And now he says a general thing. Kol Mokish in his bio. We said before that the middle piece has to have a beginning and an end. If anything else gets in between, so then it's a hefsek. About it's a hefsek, you have to start again with the kiyah. So he says now that kol mokish in his bio, wherever it was said, also the first tekiah, because why should we do the first tekiah? Nothing was wrong. The problem wasn't in the shvarim or in the Torah. But he says, Im lo niska, me'atoyis, Ad'acha shetokat ki achrayna, shal habava oisat ki achrayna, is oisat ki oigaloi b'mokum t'kiya rishayna v'gam mishon ve'elech halaseda. What he's saying here is like this. He's saying, well, Moshe, let's say about the kiyah, blows at the kiyah, everything went good. Then he's supposed to do a truah, and he did a shvarim. He made a mistake. So normally he would have to go back, but he's saying he didn't realize. As soon as he did the shvarim, he realized that he's wrong, and right away he corrected himself with the truah. Then after that, before he goes the other tkiyah, he reminds himself, oh, I made a mistake, I did wrong. I should have gone back to the tkiyah and did the truah. So he's saying now that being that he reminded himself after the truah, after he did it, he has to blow the tkiyah, right? So that tkiyah could become the tkiyah for the next line. That's what he's saying now. That's also Geret Gevarim. If he reminded himself right after he did the truah, before he did the final tkiyah. But ve'imoy niska tra'ime b'vava acheres, oy afilu b'seider acher. What happens is he's blowing it. He was doing truahs, now he's doing shvarim. He reminded him, hey, you know, I did wrong. I did a mistake before. I have to redo it. So what should you do then? He says, finish the order where you reminded yourself, and after that, he'll do one time a tashat. The upper piece hifzik b'emsa haseder shel tashat b'tkiyah shel tashat ein bekach krum she'akpi the Torah elu shel hafzik b'truah u'pshut shel afonel shel achreo, that you shouldn't make any hafzik between the beginning and the end of it. Avo im hafzik ben bava l'bava afilu b'kol shayfa she'ein roy lo is haseder ein bekach krum. He's saying like this. Let's say that let's use the example. Let's use the following example. He's supposed to blow tashat, and he starts here, went good, and then he pops in with a truah. So that spoiled the whole thing now. But he didn't stop. He corrected himself, and he He packed them with a shvarim, and then he went on with the truah, the way that was done, and he blew the tekiah, he blew everything. But now when he's in the middle of blowing the tashrat, he reminds himself that before I made a mistake. So the question is, could he blow the corrected truah in the middle while he's in the group for tashrat? He said that's no problem. You could do that. Because the only shaga of a hefsek is if the hefsek is between the middle piece and the tekiah. But when you finish a line, you can blow whatever you want. It's not negaya.
He's not blowing what it says there. He's not blowing what it says.
Fix one piece of tashra
Kol mokam shenizbaya. I mean, wherever we mentioned before, she'im tor tzorach laza with kayat kiyah rishayna shabav Shatar, but that we said, wherever we said that, like I gave an example, he's supposed to go shvarim, and he pops in with a truah, so that kills it. He has to redo the whole thing again. So ein chub and kiyas ma'umet or kiyas miyushav. It makes no difference between which the kiyas that you're blowing before Shemona Esrei or the kiyas you're blowing during Shemona Esrei. B'chol achas mahem, by each one of these, in other words, Saif is ma'umet, Saif is ma'yushav, Tzorach la'arza, he has to return, Valdera shen baya, as we explained. V'afil b'mokim shetoiken kol ha'shloshim kolos b'tkiyas ma'umet, in other words, this is not what he means over here is we blow in the middle of Shemona Esrei, but there's others that don't blow in the middle. They blow all the second time. Ein oimim she'im tor hatakaya b'tkiyas miyusha nismach hatakiyas ma'umo l'moshe. Let's say, let me give you an example. Let's say today you have to say Yahweh B'Yahweh in Shemona Esrei. What happens in Moshe, let's say, if someone forgot to say Yahweh B'Yahweh? So he could daven for the Yomid, become the Chazan, and B'mei he'll say Yahweh B'Yahweh, and it's okay. No, he has to remember to say a kind of tzor, because we usually with daven for the Yomid, you finish with Shalom. So what he wants to say now is that the Kiyas the Mu'umad is not a substitute for the Kiyas Miyushav. Now, if it was a substitute, so then if he made a mistake in the beginning, so he'll make it up. He's going to blow again later. So blow later, he'll correct it. That's what he's saying now. But Ein Ayman, we don't say, She'im taught the Kevet Kiyas Miyushav. Nismach, he should rely on Kiyas Miyumad, and he wouldn't have to repeat again because the kiva shabirach al tekiyas elu tzorach asaysam kahaygen shreit hey bracha v'toram. He made a bracha not on the tekiyas the moment. He made a bracha on the tekiyas miyushav. So if he made a bracha and he didn't blow right, so it's a bracha v'toram. So that's why he says you can't rely on the fact that later he's going to blow against shofar. Avo im Torah b'tkiyah she'achar tefillah, that you blow shofar after Shemona Esrei also. I don't know how many. We blow 10, and then they blow again another 30 at the end of the davening. Is ein bekach klum, u'v'she'ein rak minig ba'almo. In other words, if someone will come with a shaila that he blew the 30 koilos that we blow after davening, and he made a hefsek, he was supposed to blow through it, and he put it in a shvarim. It doesn't matter. The whole din of tkiyah for now and tkiyah achreo is only by the tkiyahs of the chiyuv, but not by the tkiyahs not of the chiyuv. It doesn't matter.
Saying people are going, the bachim they go on with Tzayim.
Huh?
The bachim they go on with Tzayim. This could be for them also, because they go after. Usually they go after.
Yeah, but they don't make mistakes. I mean,
no, if they make a mistake.
Over here you're talking about if you made a mistake.
So if they make a mistake.
Over here you're saying if you made a mistake in the tkiyah after davening, it doesn't matter, because they're not a chiyuv of shayfa. Im toka b'tzad harochav shel shayfa. This is a really an amazing din, which I really don't understand. He's saying if he turned around the shayfa and he blew it through the wide end, I don't know how you could do it. Sometimes when the shayfa, when it gets stuck, so you blow in from, like to clear the channel. But to say that he blew shayfa from the other side, but the Shulchan Aruch says it. V'remez l'davar min ha'meitza karosi. Min ha'meitza means from the narrowest. I once said a drasha about this thing, that because I said it doesn't sound sensible someone to blow from the other side. So I said, what does the shayfa represent? The shayfa represents is a call to tshuva. And people think that tshuva is a very difficult thing. And how do I know it's going to work? So there's a medrash that says, that the Eibusha says, Pischu k'pesel shel machat, v'ani eftachachem k'pesel shel ulam. In other words, you just make a move, and I'll do it now. I said that the shayfa represents this message. You have the narrow side, and you have the wide side. The narrow side is what we do, and the wide side is what the Eibusha accepts what we do. Now, there are people that think it's very difficult to do shuvas. That's why they want to blow. That's the concept of blowing from the other side. It's almost impossible. So the Torah said, no, it's wrong. That the shape of the shayfa is a message on how easy and how acceptable the tshuva is.
Could it be a small shofar maybe? Like a smaller? Huh?
As small as it is, well, maybe a very small. I don't know.
Why should someone do that even?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Who said it's gonna come out of even a noise? Come out of noise?
I don't know. The Shulchan Aruch tells you the possibility. The Shulchan Aruch has to tell you all the possibilities. So there's a possibility. V'achar shetaka. Now we're going back to the kiyas, the miyushav, the first kiyas. So over there he makes the brachas, and he has the psukim in Ameitza and the other psukim. So now he's saying v'achar shetaka. After he blowed these kiyas to miyushav, Yaschel hashas asher ya'am yoydei sruah. V'yesh noigim ad Torem Kanenu. Pasuk. L'chakach Yasel Asher Yeshev V'Sachar. Then you say, we say three psukim, and the fourth pasuk is Asher Yeshev V'Sachar. And l'chakach Mazina Sefer Torah Kaimai. But before that, you hold the Sefer Torah out when they're blowing the shofar.
Is there a reason why we do that with these psukim? Is there a reason?
We do what?
Is there?
Well, Asher and Yedei he's saying, lucky are the people that know the secret of that through a hell is a tshuva. Okay, now, the next sif is Tfilas Musaf B'Yochid, and the one after that is Tfilas Musaf B'Koron B'Seidat Kiyas. That's Tavkuf Tzadik Beis. And being that we're in discussing the Kiyas, let's do first Tavkuf Tzadik Beis. Tavkuf Tzadik mainly talks about the Marza, about how you, because we know that there's a big Shemona Esrei on Rosh Hashanah, and there's Malchus, Zechonius, and Shefers. So the question is, what do you put into each one of them? And each one has to have 10 psukim, and the 10 pasuk is so that's what he talks about over here. But over here he's talking about the Seder Kiyas by the Shemona Esrei, which we call Kiyas the Umud. So he said over here, you got a Tavkuf Tzadik Beis, Aleph. Kishemespalim Tfilas Musaf B'Tzibur, when you daven Musaf B'Tzibur, not a Yochid davening himself, Tiknu Chachamim with Kaya Tarat L'Malchuyos, Tarat L'Zechronis, V'Tarat L'Shayfers. Yeah? They blow one time. This is a minig. It's not our minig.
What's the Malchus? What is it?
There's 3 sections in the Shemona Esrei. 3 brachas. The first one talks about the Eibishter being a king, Malchus. The next one talks about Zechronis. We ask the Eibishter to remember us. And the third one talks about Shofars, about the Inyan of the Shofar. So that's what the Musaf of Rosh Hashanah consists of. So he's saying that they have a takana with Kaya Tarat L'Malchuyos, Tarat L'Zechronis, but Tarat L'Shofars. Very simple. We don't do that. We do a whole line. L'fisha b'tfilas Musaf B'Lachas, Kol Echad V'Echad Mispalu L'Asman, Ve'ein Echad Mesayim B'Choysav B'Shor Shechaveda Mesayim, L'ficha Ve'ein Toikim B'Tfilas Zul. It's all strange what you're hearing now.
Because we
But
do.
there's people that Nusach Ashkenaz that they don't blow shofar in the middle because people are dabbling in Chazos Hashatz. The Olam is sitting and listening to the Chazan, so they're all up to where he is. But in the private Shemona Esrei, I could be in Malchiyah, someone could be in Shofars, so therefore we don't blow shofar. K'moshe ain't taken b'yachad, just like a yachad, if he davens alone, he doesn't blow shofar in the middle. K'moshe is bar, ela mamtinan milutkaya. They wait to blow shofar. Ad sheyasa hashatz as a tefillah. That's one minig. But v'yesh mekaymes shenayig milutkaya beis ba'amim. Achas b'tfilas rachash, v'achas b'chazos hashatz. Aber b'mokum she'ein minig, ein minig hen l'chatchila. In other words, the Rebbe in Shulchan Aruch is talking about a minig which is not accepted amongst Chassidim, that the Kiyas Shofar is not during the Shtil Shemona Esrei.
It makes a lot of sense. Because
It's not a question of making sense or not. That's their minig.
you don't know where the guy's holding, where everybody's holding. He's blowing, you're blowing, and he's
That's why they have a minig that they don't blow in the. He said that. He said your reason. That's why they don't blow in the Shemona Esrei. Now he says, Kiyas Igul, these Kiyas that we're talking about now about in Shemona Esrei, Nikroim, they're called Kiyas, 'Ma'umad. Why they're called Ma'umad? Ma'umad means standing. But Vayesh Mekaymes, Shenayig L'Kaya, Beis Ba'amim. Achas B'chazos Hashatz. Aber b'mokum she'ein minig, ein minig hen l'chatchila. לפי שאף השיימן צריכים לעמוד באיס שמיעס קייס הללו. מה שאין כן בתקייס מיושוב, שאין צורך לעמוד אלא התקע בלבד, כמו שכזה. Interesting thing. He's saying that the keys that they blow in Shemona Esrei, in the Chazal shots, everybody has to get up when they stand up when they blow, not just to blow. The first two keys that you blow before Musaf, everybody could be sitting, or they stay up in the beginning by the bracham, and by the actual keys, people don't have to get up.
Keys.
Now, in other words, when we said before that all you do is you blow tekiah through a tekiah by each one of Malchus and Shepherds, that was in the beginning. They said, "V'achshov now, shetiknu le'chacham u'latzes midei kol strikers, sheyesh l'stapel b'truah." Now that the chacham are masakin how to be yosef every suffix that there is, commercial cost of which you just learned, hoye meharoi with kaya tashat tarat l'malchis v'chein z'chonis v'shein l'shefes. That's the way we actually do it. But he's saying, why don't these people do it? K'dei let's call it regesh shatua. They don't want to burden the people. Is ein noig kaya ala tashat l'malchias v'chein l'zechonis v'chein l'shefes. That means that before he said that the minig is that you blow tekiah through tekiah. Now he said forget about that. You only blow tekiah shvarim through tekiah by each one, but not the whole thing the way we do. Shebedel zu who oisa kol asrekish through. When he makes shvarim and through, so he made all the different sounds already. Ve'en kach shash ela shema through eina ela shvarim uvad utrua uvad and shema hu hefsek umafsek ben through l'pshuta shel fanel shel achra ve'en ona choshesh l'zeh. In other words, saying is that you want to be yotze everything, yeah? How can you be yotze everything? Maybe it's not shvarim and trua. So if it's not shvarim and trua, then the other sound is a hefsek. So he says over here it doesn't matter because you blew the first, you blew correctly. Ein on choshen lezeh kiva shekva yatzon yedei chaypim and atayre betkiyas miyushav shabetkiyas haheim. But those tekiyas, yotzu mikol asfekas, we do all the possibilities. Now, so we already covered that. So the second tekiyas is not so important, so to say. And remember, and not to be matriach on the people, we do only tashrat by malchis, tashrat by zechon, tashrat by shephes. Okay, say soon another way. I don't want to mix up the people. Right?
Thank you.